Hey there, everybody. It's Mike Delisio, and I am very, very excited to be here with Mohammed from Cat Iron Studios. Yes?
Yes, thank you so much for having us.
I'm very happy to be here, and we're taking a look at the solo variant for All-Time Wrestling, which we did earlier today. We did a live playthrough with Tom and Z, battling, grappling, suplexing, all of that fun stuff, but we're going to be looking at a different kind of portion of the game, which is a solo campaign. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So maybe just tell a little bit about how the campaign works in this solo game.
So listen, if you're a wrestling fan, the most thing you love is not just watching wrestling for the matches, which are great, but the shenanigans that happen backstage.
Gotta have the shenanigans.
The story's so important.
Right.
And so this is a story-driven campaign. It's about 4 hours long, but it's easy to pack and reset if you don't have the time to sit for that long. And it's so beautiful because it gives you an opportunity to play with any of the wrestlers. Today we're playing as Kurt Angle, and take him through on a complete journey from the second that he's zapped into a new timeline, which is the storyline here, all the way to his journey of trying to become the champion and complete his objectives. During the campaign, they're going to choose whether they want to become a good guy or a bad guy, if they want to upgrade their skills, how they manage their health. And there are a lot of stories, so you'll see in this. I don't want to ruin it today with the spoilers, but there's a lot of flavor text there about the story and what is actually happening that then has consequences.
Okay, beautiful. And so we've got it kind of set up right now as if we were, already in the midst of a campaign, correct? Yep. So you've kind of set some things up here on the board for me, and this is not exactly how it would look at the beginning of a campaign, right?
Absolutely. So if I can take you through it very quickly.
Please do.
So we're assuming we're in chapter 2 of the campaign. This is when you've already decided you're a babyface, and you're on the babyface track. This is your wrestler profile card.
Okay.
Gives your statistics, and these are important because it impacts how many dice you roll when you do backstage actions.
All right.
So, for example, if you have a drive of 3, that means that when you're training, because you're a highly driven individual.
Oh, I'm driven.
You get to roll 3 dice instead of 2.
Okay.
And that gives you a better chance of succeeding in that action.
All right.
And we'll talk about actions in a bit. Victory points are super important because at the end of the game, if you've completed all 3 chapters, it's not just that you've won the game. You actually then get to compare your score to your previous attempts and online with other colleagues or friends or people you don't even know, so you can see how well you're doing.
Right. So I can shame Tom in his dismal solo campaign that he tries. I can show him what it's really like to be a successful wrestler. I like that.
Absolutely. Now the other thing is, you saw with the Tom playthrough, this is the health meter.
Okay.
So let's assume you end the match on low health. You start.
That's a fair assumption.
You start adding what we call our bump tokens. These are the damage that your body's getting, and what that means is for every bump token, the next match, you don't start your health at full health, you start it with less and less health, right?
Yep.
If you get too many bump tokens, you draw one of those nasty injury cards, and they're difficult to get rid of. For example, there's a head injury, right?
Don't want that.
No, you don't want that. And that, for example, might limit your hand size, it might limit your stamina. It's not just affecting your health.
Okay.
In terms of the actions you can take, this is just like any other wrestler. The match ends, the action still happens. You can still do stuff backstage. There are 4 things you can do.
Okay.
And this is where the campaign is super interesting. You can try to attempt to heal your health so that you go into the next match with good health or you don't rack up injuries, which is important. The other thing you can do is you can train, and through these skill tokens, once you get 8 skill tokens, we're currently at 5, you might earn one of these deadly abilities, and that makes you even stronger in the matches.
Okay.
The other thing you can do is you can cut a promo on your opponent.
I love that. Oh boy.
And if you do successfully, it's a good promo, you advance on the babyface or heel track.
Okay.
And that allows you in the future, once you get to 4 and 5, to unlock some really powerful cards. We've unlocked one here that you see today that you can utilize once again.
This is the out-wrestle card. So this is one of the things I gained, theoretically after the first match, kind of training, things along those lines. Okay, beautiful.
So that's because you're a babyface. If you see here, number 1, it says you can gain 1 level 1 card. So this is a level 1 card that's not as powerful.
Okay.
Level 3 is super powerful for babyfaces.
Beautiful.
And babyfaces and heels have different cards. And then here is the tournament section. So when you're in chapter 2, you're in a tournament trying to win the title, and you rack up your wins and losses here, and depending on how many wins and losses you get, your storyline goes in different ways.
Okay, okay.
And this is if you create a rival on the way. So if you draw a card, if you behave in a particular way and someone starts hating you, they're going to be trying to...
That's right, right.
Yeah.
Look, I can't assume that everyone's going to love me. You know, I'm out here, I'm not trying to make friends in the ring, Muhammad. I'm trying to take care of business. So if somebody gets in my way, I have no problem with it. I have no problem with a rival.
All right, so what we're going to do today is just take you through one round of Chapter 2 that leads into the match that we've set up.
All right.
So the way we do this is the first thing that you do is you take 2 actions.
2 actions, all right.
So here you can decide to train, and Kurt Angle gets 3 dice for training.
All right.
You can cut a promo on your opponent. You can try to heal that bump token that's there.
Okay, so I can do 2 of these things.
Yeah.
All right, so I feel like since I have a strong drive, I feel like training is the way to go because I'm going to take advantage of what I have the better possibility at, and it's a 4+ for success. So let's see what I can get here. Here we go. That's fantastic. Wow. See, look. See, now you're going to see. I am stellar with dice.
Oh, you're going to love this game.
No, I'm good. I'm good. So I get 1 success. So I got to put a 1 more on there.
Yeah.
So I needed 8. I needed 3 successes. If I rolled perfectly, then I could have got one of these.
Yes.
I never will roll perfectly.
So maybe you got to wait for the next round.
I'm going to wait for the next round.
Now,
all right. Yeah. Go ahead.
Now you have the chance of either cutting a promo or healing your health.
Oh. We're cutting a promo, baby.
Go for it.
So my charisma is 2. Yeah. Here we go. But I'm very charismatic. I'm not very lucky, but I'm very charismatic. Watch. Here we go. Box cards, double 6s, and that's fantastic.
So if you had rolled a success, you would have gained 1 momentum for each. All right.
Yeah.
So that's the end of the backstage action.
I did really well, Muhammad.
You did amazing.
I felt really good about how well I did.
You had 1 hit and 5 dice?
1 hit and 5. That's perfect.
I'm glad there's someone else as unlucky as me.
I'm glad my resilience is so high. Oh wait, no, I have no resilience. I'm crushed. All right.
Now, since you don't have a rival, the card that you'll be drawing is called the encounter card. Can you see that? There you go.
Yep.
And this reads crowd pleaser. The crowd is hot tonight. The roar of the arena is deafening. Fans have come to see you wrestle, and you must not disappoint them. It's time to put on a show.
Here, let's pop this right up here. We can actually see it right on the screen, right?
Sure. And so that box that you see is what are the instructions.
All right. In my next match, I gain an additional victory point if I beat the opponent with my finisher.
Yeah.
All right. And I gain an additional 3 victory points if I beat my opponent and hit him with all of my signature and finishing moves.
Wow.
Look, that's a potential of 4 additional victory points, right? And can you get both of those?
Yeah, you can.
All right.
And just to put it in perspective, winning the match gets you 3 victory points.
Whoa.
So this is... Yeah.
It could be 7 total victory points there. That's pretty legit. Does this go here?
No, it's just discarded, so you put it right next to you. Yeah.
I gotcha. All right, so I know this. This is for this upcoming match, right?
Now you gotta draw your next competitor for your tournament, and that's the wrestler profile card. We've set it up to be Mukundi Shumba.
Right.
So that's the guy you're wrestling.
And this is one of the wrestlers that is a created wrestler and from the past, correct?
Yes. So he was born 1,000 years ago. He was an African king. He had a kingdom. And now he's awoken to be terrified by what has happened to his nation.
And he's going to try to take it out on me.
Yes.
Fantastic. Does this go here?
No, it's just discarded with the...
I want to put everything on my rival. I want everyone to be my rival. All right.
So that's how you start the next match. You'll notice we've put in these cards for the NPC. So these 3 gray cards are there to remind you of how an NPC can defend himself, and we'll talk about that in a second. Now, just to set up, you put these 3 gray cards in their place.
All right.
And since you're playing at medium difficulty...
Oh, I am. Okay,
yes.
Sure.
You have these 3 white cubes, and these are reversal cubes, right?
Okay.
The other thing is you have this automa dice. This is the NPC's dice. And we got to adjust the difficulty level for the NPC deck. So we're going to remove the one that says E at the bottom.
Okay, so this one is out because you've already seen how I roll dice.
Yes.
I need all the help I can get. All right, so that's a way to easily adjust the difficulty.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can do that at any time. The cool thing about the campaign is if you believe it's too easy, even though the campaign tells you play chapter 2 at medium difficulty, you can play at a hard difficulty and earn even more points.
Okay, so you can adjust throughout the campaign, just kind of
Yeah.
see how you're doing. Okay, I like that.
So now you would need to draw or pick 5 cards.
Okay.
And these cards can have a damage of 9 or more.
Okay, so I can actually just go through here and pick. All right, so 4 cards.
5 cards.
5 cards, but it has to be within a threshold of 9.
Yes.
All right. And it doesn't make a whole lot of sense really necessarily for me to be going for these really heavy pin cards early because, you know, I got to do a little damage. All right.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of that suplex, but I want to also be thinking about things I can combo too, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. 2, and that would combo with that for 3, and that's 6.
So that wouldn't combo with that. That's actually...
Oh, because it's a different color.
Different color, and they're both on the left side. So you got to match left to right. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, see? All right, so let's try. These 2 would combo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so that's 5.
How much damage do you have?
For these, let's see. We're looking at
5.
Yeah, and I can
so
go up to 9, right?
Yeah, so you.
Well, I haven't actually. I don't know if I'm going to go with these now.
Okay.
Let's try to go a little more quickly here than
4
Mike.
left.
All right. Let's go just with a simple back suplex. All right.
Okay.
So that's and I have another 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've got
2 more.
So let's just go with a couple of. Let's do these.
Yeah.
Because those combo and
They work.
All right. So here's my 5 that I'm going with. My starting 5. We're going to go with a side headlock. Double leg takedown. Overhead belly to belly suplex. Release German suplex. I'm going suplex heavy, Mohammed. That's the bottom line here. Is people are getting thrown around the ring. All right.
And the cool thing about your cards as well is they have so many taunt icons, so you can recover cards pretty quickly. Because every time you taunt, you get 2 cards, right?
Oh, all right. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, right, because of this.
Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. If you activate it.
Right, and so with our AI opponent, we're only tracking their health. We don't worry about their stamina at all.
That's it.
Just their health. Okay. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful.
So the AI opponent always starts first.
All right.
The
well,
NPC.
look, got to give him their first shot.
All right. So he draws a card. And it's a headlock takedown. It would do 1 damage.
Okay.
If you allow it to hit.
Okay.
I'm assuming you want to let it go, or do you want to?
Yeah, this is only a 1 damage card. I'm not too worried about the headlock takedown.
So I've put in an Ultima card, which reads D3.
Okay.
And that means that he's rolled a 3. He needed a roll of 2, so that hits you with 1 damage.
Okay, so I go down to 15. I started at 16 health.
Yeah, and he gains 1 momentum, and he gets to go again.
Right. Now, do I draw anything, or do?
So usually,
I'm already full though, right?
Yeah, you would gain 1 stamina or draw a card.
Right, but I'm at full health.
But you're at full health. Now you have an amazing ability where you can spend one, so you might want to use that when your stamina's full.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's spend a stamina.
So let's assume we didn't do this.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, because it's before an attack roll. Yeah. Well, thank you for letting me retro that. I don't think there's any chance I'm rolling a 6 anyway. I'm not. So it's all right. Basically, he's successful, and I spent a stamina. All is right in the world.
All right. So now next he draws a pounce, which does 2 damage.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want him to move ahead with us? He needs a roll of 3 or
he needs
a D3.
a roll of 3. And he would get another 2 stamina as well, or 2 momentum, which would mean he would just keep pummeling me.
Yeah.
So what would I could either try to do a counter again here.
Yeah.
So it's a little early to be doing a reversal, but
yeah, it's a little bit early. By the way, you would have gained 1 stamina back.
Oh, okay.
Because,
we're getting hit.
Yeah.
So let's just try the king of counters again.
Sure.
And see if there's any chance I can kick out of that. Oh, look at that. I rolled my 1 good roll the whole game.
So that goes back into the deck.
I gain a stamina, right? No, I spent the stamina.
Yeah, yeah. And now he's stopped the attack. Now it's your turn to play.
All right, since he has lost the momentum. All right. So let's do. I kind of want to do like a combo here. So if I do a combo, do I play these at the same time?
No. So you'd have to play the side headlock first.
Okay.
With the circle on the right, and it has to match the circle on the left.
Got it. Okay, so let's play this side headlock first.
Cool.
All right, so I need a 2 or better on that.
Yeah, you got to spend your stamina
I got to spend my stamina of 1. All right, 2 or better. Come on.
And hold on.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
yeah.
So on the medium.
Yep.
And this is only for solo mode.
Okay.
In medium and easy difficulty, you roll 2 dice, so it's a lot easier.
Ooh, I love that.
But you roll the NPC's dice, and this allows the NPC to react to your roll.
I hate that. All right. All right. That's fantastic.
So you got to
All right.
roll all 3 together.
Here we go.
Lovely. So you're successful in your attack, but the NPC has blocked you. The symbol right here,
Yes.
1 to 2.
Right, we'll show that.
And it's on the NPC board as well. That means that it blocks any attack of 2 damage or less. Since this is an attack of 2 damage or less, he's blocked you. So this card goes back into the deck, and you draw a new card, and he gets the initiative.
Okay, and because he blocked it, I couldn't use this even though it was a 2 or more. Okay, so this goes back in and shuffled?
Yes,
All
and
right.
you draw another card.
All right, let's do that.
And he goes again.
Oof. This is not looking good for Kurt Angle. All right.
So he's actually hitting with 4 damage, and he needs a D4 to hit you with this.
I don't love that. So, if I do, I could do this, lose a health.
No, so that deals 1 damage, but you lose a stamina.
But I lose a stamina.
Yeah.
But I have this once a game.
Yes.
4 though, man. I don't love that. I don't love that. But I'm at 15. Do I don't know if I want to give up that so soon.
Yeah.
I'll go ahead and I'll try. I'll see what happens here. Here we go.
Drum rolls. Oh, it's a
It's a 3.
D4.
He got me. Oh, D4, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so he got me. He got me, and that's a 4. All right, so that gets me down to 11. I will gain a stamina since I'm already full on cards.
And he gets to go again.
Yep, I could have done that too, but that's...
And remember, you have that as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
I could do this once a game.
Yeah.
All right, okay, all right.
So this is a German suplex, and it does 3 damage, and it needs a D3 to hit.
All right, well, let's... Now, if I do this, I can't then do something else.
No, you can do both.
You can
do
do
as many
both.
as you want. Yeah.
All right, well, let's try the King of Counters first, because why not, right? It's just,
And it
it's
worked.
just a stamina. It worked once. And there's the other end of the spectrum, right? You see both ends of the spectrum. So let's do out wrestle. Let's just gain initiative and 2 momentum.
Sure.
So we go boom boom. All right.
That card gets back. And I just want to clarify something to the viewers.
Yes.
I've given Mike a really difficult game. Mukundi Shumba is difficult. I've given him 1 extra damage. You know, it's...
Thanks, you're helping me out.
It's his first time ever playing, and this is really, really rough.
It is my first time playing, make no mistake. All right, I'm going to go big here. I want to go with the release German suplex.
Amazing.
I feel pretty good about it.
Yeah?
Not at all. All right, so...
Spend 2 stamina.
Spend 2 stamina. Seems like a small price to pay for the release German suplex. All right, and... Here we go. Here we go. Look at that, 2 hits. And he didn't block it because it's a 3.
Exactly. So
all right.
That usually, now this is the thing, this is why I was saying Mukundi is tough.
Okay.
Instead of doing 3 damage, it does 2 damage because his ability is finishers and signatures do 1 less damage.
Now, I could do straps off.
You, by the way, you gain 3 momentum, right?
Nice, yes.
Yeah. Now you could pin, which is pointless at this stage.
Right.
You could taunt and gain 2 cards, but he gains 1 health.
Yeah, and I have 4 cards, so that doesn't do me a lot of good, I don't think. But I wouldn't. This would. Oh, this just gains me a couple of health, a momentum, and a. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's just. I mean, these are here to be spent. So I gain a stamina, I gain 2 health, and I gain
2 momentum.
2 momentum. All right, or 1 momentum actually. Right?
Oh, is it 1 momentum?
Yeah,
Sorry.
1. All right, because if you bump up your momentum, once you get into here, you're also making your damage more, likely to hit or more powerful.
Yeah. So these cards, instead of a 4, it becomes a 3.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, let's do because I still got the momentum. Let's do a overhead belly-to-belly suplex.
Nice.
All right. Here we go. I need 3 on this.
Oh, he blocked it.
He blocked it, yeah.
So that, you've used up 1 stamina.
I keep forgetting
it's
it's 1
blocked.
stamina. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. So that ends my turn, yes?
Yep.
And that goes back in. You're helping me out here.
Yep.
You drew me a card. All right. Beautiful.
And that's spent, so that's
That's
gone.
spent. All right. Here we go.
Pounce again.
He's pouncing again, which is a 2. I'm okay. He needs a 3?
A 3.
All right, here we go. What do we got?
A
He's
5.
crushing me. All right, so
Wow.
that's 2.
Yeah, 2 damage and 2
And then
momentum.
I think I'll draw a card this time.
Yeah.
Get myself back up to 5. All right.
A bicycle kick for 2 damage.
Bicycle kick for 2. He needs to hit on a 3+. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. Let's see what. Well, wait. Let's do a
king
of counters here. Can't hurt. Boom!
Oh,
Look at
wow.
that. That's twice I've been
Look at you,
countering him.
Mike.
Look, I got to do what I got to do. Sometimes Kurt Angle just has to make it happen. All right. I don't have a lot of combos happening here, but do I want to?
I like the moonsault because it
like
gives
the
you 3
moonsault?
momentum.
It does give me 3 momentum. You're correct. When you're right, Mom. Moonsault. Yeah, so this could give me 3 momentum, and I could take a recovery action too if I wanted to.
Yeah.
All right, so let's try this. So we're rolling. I need a 3+, right? And hope he doesn't block this, which he did.
Oh.
And I didn't.
And
sorry,
you
I
didn't
didn't hit
it
anyway.
either way. So that's 2 stamina
2
spent
stamina.
either way.
Thank you for keeping. I need to have like a little thing here. Remember your stamina.
And we
Shuffle that in.
back
I take
in,
it. Then I'll
and you
take
get
a
another
card.
card. Now, you can always use a card to re-roll, right? You can discard a card to re-roll.
Oh, okay.
However, it's pointless because
because he was going to block
You only
it
re-roll
anyway.
your dice.
And you couldn't re-roll his. Got it. Okay. Gotcha.
Oh, I might not have shuffled this, sorry. Because that was a bicycle kick again.
Again. Okay.
A takedown.
All right. So this is a 2. He hits on a 3 or better. He would get 1. Sure. Well, we'll see what happens.
Oh, D6?
Yeah,
wow.
he's hit me. All right. So he hits me for 2.
2 and 1 moment.
And then I gain a stamina. All right. He's still going.
Again, a shoulder tackle.
All right. So this is a 1. And he hits on a 2 or higher. I mean, he's probably going to hit here. My biggest concern is just trying to get some momentum back.
The cool thing about Mukundi is he's tough to beat and he's strong, but he's really crappy at momentum.
On momentum,
He doesn't gain much.
He doesn't gain momentum. All right, I'm going to try one more time this King of Counters. Not going to happen this time. All right, let's see what happens. I'm pretty sure he's going to...
Oh, D2.
He did
hits
hit,
it.
so it's a
1
1.
damage.
All right.
And 1 momentum.
All
He goes
right.
again.
He goes again.
A chin lock. Oh, so this is interesting.
Okay.
These 3 were played in a row. And this is 2 damage. This is 1 damage and this is 1 damage. Because this is the 3rd card played in a row that has 2 damage or less, you can use stamina to automatically block this. 2 stamina.
Oh, let's do it. All right.
So that's one of the strategies I usually use. If the NPC has hit me twice with 2
Right.
damage or less, I want to see the 3rd card before reacting.
That's not a bad. Okay, I like that. I like that. All right, so I have not done much at all here. Let's try I want to try this just because it seems like I'm almost always rolling that 1 to 2.
Yeah, it's really odd.
So here's the Olympic Slam. We're going to try the Olympic Slam. I need to hit on a 5 or higher, though.
Spend your stamina.
Spend my stamina. I keep forgetting that. All right, 5 or higher. We got to make this happen. Nothing I can do here.
And you can re-roll discard a card if...
Oof.
Oh, and
All
he's actually reversed it.
Oh, so
Yeah.
I can't do anything about
Nope.
that. All right, so he's reversed it.
Yeah. Your luck, huh?
Yeah, I'm doing fantastic. but this is what happens. This is typically what happens to me.
Listen, this is normal, honestly. As I said, Shumba is difficult to beat, and I wanted to show that.
Yeah, no, that's good. That's good. Here we go.
All right. Oh, a bear hug. So he needs a D6 to hit this. And if he hits it, do you think he'll hit a D6? I don't know, man.
Okay, so if I let me think about one of my reversals here.
So this one does 1 damage, and
Right.
it takes 1 stamina. This one's actually very powerful because it does 2 damage, but it allows you to pin him. It'll be pointless at now, but I
Right.
would usually like to save this when he's at lower health.
Yeah. So maybe just try a reversal.
Sure.
Let's try it.
For it.
All right. So that blocked that basically. I lose a stamina.
And he loses.
Did I do that already
1
or
health. You did, I think.
Yeah, maybe we'll find out. Maybe I cheated. And I gain a momentum.
Oh, and you gain momentum, right?
All right, beautiful. I got it back. So now we're gonna go. I wouldn't mind comboing those up.
That's my favorite combo.
Is it really?
Yeah.
The punches with
And then the European
and then the
upper.
European. Okay, let's try it. Punches first, and then we're gonna see if I can back that up with the European uppercut. Oh, he keeps blocking me, man. He keeps blocking me.
Oh, good God.
All right.
He only has a 33% chance to do so. And
Not
he
when I'm
seems
playing. So this goes back into my deck.
Yeah.
Shuffled up, and then I get a new card.
Yeah.
I didn't. I don't know if I paid for that. That was a
1 stamina.
punches. Okay.
Yeah. So he goes again, this time for a bicycle kick.
All right, bicycle kick. He's doing 2. Yeah,
Let him go.
Give it a flip.
Oh, that's a D2. He doesn't hit it.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
I'll take all the help I can get. All right. Oh, Muhammad, I'm not doing well here. So I could combo those 2 if I played this first. Yeah. But again, all these 1s and 2s.
It's like every time, it's like he has a mind of his own.
He does. All right, I'm going to try it. I'm going to try the double leg takedown. I need to hit 2s or higher.
Yeah.
Yes, about time. All right.
That's 1 damage, 1 momentum. You got to spend your stamina.
All right. And then I'm going to go ahead and try to combo that with the leg scissors.
Ooh.
Oh. He blocked that. Okay. All right. I did pay for that. I do have to pay for that. So this goes back into my deck.
Yeah. And
shuffle up. I'm going to need to recover here soon. I'm almost out of stamina.
And now his rolls are 1 less, right?
That was not smart. Okay, that's fine. We'll make it happen.
So he's doing a clubbing blow. That's an automatic success.
Oh, okay.
Because he needs a roll of 2.
Mm-hmm.
But since your stamina's low, yeah.
So he hits me for 1.
Yeah. So, yeah, that he hits you for 1 and he gains 2 momentum.
All right.
And then he goes again. Bicycle kick for 2 damage. And did you gain 1 stamina?
I did not.
Oh, okay. And he hits you again for 2 damage. And he gains 2 momentum.
And I gain a stamina.
Yeah. And now he hits you for a 3rd time.
Oh.
This time he can actually pin you if he hits this. It's a full Nelson slam with 4 damage.
Reversal into ankle lock, maybe?
You can do that, and you can use up 2 cards.
Ah. And using the 2 cards would do what for me now?
They discard them forever.
Okay.
But you get the initiative.
Oh, so I do that instead of this?
Yes. The reason I would advise it is you're so low on stamina.
I am very low on stamina. All right.
And that's a 3 stamina. It's just you're low on stamina.
We'll get rid of that one.
Yeah.
And then either one of these, I don't know if it much matters. This does a little more damage. But you have to hit on 1 higher.
So this one has a taunt icon.
All right. Yeah. Keep that. All right. So these are out for good, yeah?
Yes.
All
so
right.
They're with your discard pile.
You're with my discard. Yeah. All right. Here we go. Here we go. I've got the momentum back. Kind of. Let's do the back suplex.
Let's do it.
All right. We need to hit on a 3 or higher. Takes 2 stamina. I'll go ahead and do that now before I forget.
If you roll a block, I don't know what I'm going to do.
I rolled a block.
Good God, man.
This is, I'm telling you, I am uncanny when it comes to rolling poorly. You would think I basically defy all laws of statistics and probabilities.
It is.
When I
mean,
play
for
games.
6 rolls in a row.
Yeah.
I
mean, I am truly gifted when it comes to playing poorly.
So he's going to do a bear hug this time.
That's fantastic.
And let's see if he rolls a D6.
All right.
A D1, he fails.
Right. So I'll take the stamina because actually he only needed a 5 on that, right?
Yeah.
All right.
So you can choose to hand over the initiative to him and gain 3 stamina. If you feel like you're in a...
I'm in a pretty rough spot here.
Yeah?
Yeah, let's do it. 3 stamina?
Yeah.
So I'm at 6 now.
He gets to go again.
All right, here we go.
This is a German suplex that does 3 damage.
Sure. And we're looking at the 3 or more, and he
D6.
definitely crushed me. So 3 there, 1, 2, 3. Do I gain a card or do I gain a stamina? I'll take a card this time. All right.
And then he goes again for a big boot.
Big boot.
Yeah.
Do we know what the distribution is in these cards?
So it's equal. There are 3d6s, 3d5s, 3d4s, 3d3s, 3d...
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It just feels like I've flipped over 17 d6s, right? All right. So 3 plus. Let's give it a shot.
Sure. Oh,
there we go. See,
there
look.
you go.
I challenged the laws of statistics, and finally it worked for me. All right. Now it's time to turn. Look. Wrestling all the time. You have somebody that's like on their last legs. They're hobbling. They're bloodied and can barely move. And then they suddenly get a huge spike of adrenaline and they turn it around.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right here. We're going to turn this game around right now. And we're going to start it with a little something I like to call a European uppercut.
Oh, good stuff.
All right.
Just don't roll a block.
I'm telling you, man. If I roll a block, I'm going to lose my mind. Look at that.
Yes.
All right.
So that's 1 damage.
I've got to pay my stamina.
And that goes up by 1.
And you already turned the momentum on for me.
Now you might want to taunt and get 2 more cards.
I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to taunt.
All right, so
it costs. Oh no, I gain a
So you gain 1 stamina.
And 1 momentum.
And 1 momentum, which I gave you.
And then the 2 cards.
Yeah, and he gains 1 health.
Okay.
Okay.
At this point, I think it's more important that, yeah, I mean, ooh, I see this big juicy card, and I just don't think it's a great time to play it. But.
Yeah.
I was thinking for a second, no, don't play the card, Mike. All right, punches, sure. What's for lunches? Punches. There you go.
Yes.
Okay, so what does this do for me?
So that actually adds a reversal cube, which he already has.
He already has.
Yeah.
Beautiful. All right, so I got to spend my stamina for that. All right, he got hit, and I gain a momentum.
Yep.
All right, everything is turning up.
We're doing
angle.
a comeback.
All right, we are doing a comeback. I do this first. Let's try the Olympic Slam.
Go for it.
All right, the Olympic Slam, I got to hit on 5. Oops. On 5s. If that was a 5 or higher, I might have kept it. All right, that's what you can do in solo games. Here we go. 5 or higher. Nope. Well, the block actually would be fine.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hit. I did not hit.
So you can't discard your finisher to re-roll. That's the issue.
Oh, because this is my finisher.
Yeah.
Got it. Oh.
That's too bad.
That is too bad. I at least made it look like I was doing something good. Now, do I still have to spend that 2 stamina?
Yeah.
Even though I was unsuccessful. All right, so this goes back in, and then I draw a new one, and then I'm about to get Makundied.
So that's a lariat. It needs a D5 to hit, and it would do 5 damage. and he would pin you.
All right, and I draw up.
Yeah. So you can't discard because you have a finisher. They can't be
Right, I
discarded.
could discard this one, but you need to discard 2 to block.
Yeah.
Reversal into ankle lock, maybe?
You could.
Time?
Or you can just push your luck. I mean, this is the whole point of the game, is to push your luck.
It is.
You don't want to push your luck.
My luck has been, I have no luck to push.
No, honestly, I thought I had bad luck. I've never seen luck like this.
You've got no idea. This is par for the course. As a matter of fact, I'm doing better than I typically do. All right, let's take the risk. Although I kind of wonder if I... Oh, no!
You.
All right, so
it's 5 damage.
That's got me to 1.
Wow.
That's fantastic.
And you gain 1 stamina.
Oh, sure, I'll take the stamina.
And he pins you.
Okay, so what does that mean?
So that means that you can use up stamina, 3 stamina to gain 1 health.
Okay.
Which I would advise you to do.
1, 2, 3. Gain a health.
And now you gotta roll snake eyes with 2 rolls. And you're used to rolling ones.
I am, but now I'm gonna roll straight 6s all the time. I've got how many chances now?
2.
2 chances.
Just because you're low health.
To roll these snake eyes. No, that's not gonna happen. And here we go. No, not a chance.
So he's pinned you.
Not a chance. All right.
He's beaten you.
He has
and
crushed
that's
me.
why he's so tough, right?
Right.
And I'm sorry if this was brutal to you.
Oh, no. This is good. This is good.
I wanted to show the experience that this is not an easy game to win. There is difficulty here.
For sure. Look, the thing is, honestly, with solo games, you want to feel like there's a challenge. I should feel my first time playing a solo game like I'm getting decimated. And then I start to see, okay, here's what maybe I could have done differently. I maybe roll better for one, but there are other things I think I probably could have done better synergistically with cards and such. So I lost this match. So now what happens?
So you lose 1 victory point for a loss, and you add the loss token on your tournament. That means you're not winning the tournament.
I am not winning this tournament.
But what you also do is, because you lost with low health, your health wasn't at 1, you add the bump token.
I add a bump token.
So now you have 2 bump tokens, which means your next match you start with 2 health.
Woo! 2 health less.
Yeah,
right. Might as well start with 2. Right,
and now you go back to the actions that you've...
Got it.
That you were there, and then you draw a card, and so forth.
Okay.
And I don't want to spoil the campaign for you.
Sure.
But you go on, and you'll notice that you might ask, well, are these going to stay here? How are you going to recover? This doesn't, help bad players, right?
Sure.
So the one thing that's great here is you can actually, once you form an injury, you can remove an injury, but you lose 4 bonus points. So there's a way so you can recover and you can regain your health.
Right.
It's gonna impact your score negatively, but at least you don't have to play with that weight on you.
Right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. And you can actually switch in the middle of a campaign too, like if you were playing as face, you could turn heel if you wanted to, right?
Some of the events that will come up will give you choices.
Okay.
And And the other thing that I think is cool to note is these actions, once you get into what we call special encounters, once you have a rival,
right?
If you lose matches like you just did,
oh, I did.
it actually starts helping you. So it will downgrade the difficulty. It'll give you more. It'll give you more health before the match. So it adapts to your difficulty level.
Awesome. That's very cool. Yeah. All right. Well, all-time wrestling, a what seems to be a pretty robust solo variant with a whole lot of replayability. You can play as different as all of the wrestlers, right?
Yep.
Play against all of the wrestlers. Kind of come at it from many different angles. This is live right now as we put this up on the channel. It's on Kickstarter as we speak.
It's funded already, so you're gonna get it.
Day one, which is fantastic. So
one thing I want to add.
Yes.
So you see all these cards, this massive deck that you've been seeing, all these cards and cards, and I mean that's only the babyface storyline for Chapter 2.
Oh.
There's an equal set for being a heel. There's Chapter 1. So there's so many stories here that you can play this game 20 times. And go on a different journey every single time.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I love to see it. And if you are, if you're a wrestling fan, if you're a solo gaming fan, I think that there's plenty here on offer. So I definitely appreciate you showing me and letting me lose, in an embarrassing fashion in front of all of these wonderful people. But no, this was a lot of fun. I did about exactly as I expected I would do. But I like to think the next time I'm coming at it with 100% fire. All right, well, thank you all for watching so much. My name is Mike Delisio.
Mohammed.
Thank you for showing us this game. This is All Time Wrestling. We will catch you later on.